So, for today, I thought it would make a lot of sense to kind of talk about, with everything going on in terms of the coronavirus and the market downturn and all of that. I know a lot of people, my friends included, are losing a lot of money in their 401ks, right, with their jobs. So it seemed appropriate for me to draw out a concept for you guys today that I hope will kind of put into context why that's happening. And just to give you some examples of some other strategies that are out there that can prevent that from happening. Okay, cool. All right, so this is called ABC 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then here, and I hope that you guys, can see this all right. Oh, that is kind of tough, isn't it? Okay, we're gonna make it darker for you. That's the A, B, C. Sorry guys, it's the best I got here. Okay, hopefully that's a little bit helpful. Okay, yeah, I think that's better. So there are a few different ways that our money can grow. Okay, so the first way is actually called fixed. Okay, so I'm just labeling it down there. What I have here is like a little graph kind of drawn out. And fixed growth looks kind of something like this. Okay, so it's I'll even move it closer so you can kind of see. Very slow, steady growth over time. Usually this type of growth does not keep up with inflation. And so really not the best long-term strategy if you're talking specifically about growing your money, okay? And then there's something called variable growth. So that's B here. And that kind of looks like what the market looks like, right? So kind of something like that. So lots of ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. Moving it for you that way, okay? So with variable growth, when the market is going up and doing well, you're a happy camper because you get to participate in all those gains. But when the market crashes, you're not so much of a happy camper because you also have to participate in the loss, okay? And an example of that, actually a 401k, at least most 401ks, not all of them, it kind of depends on your employer, but most 401ks are variable growth, okay? So that's why we're seeing a lot of money being lost in 401ks right now. And then we have something called indexed growth. So indexed growth looks a little bit more like this. It's kind of like a staircase. So with indexed growth, you get to participate in the gains when the market goes up, but when the market goes down, you don't lose anything. You don't gain anything either, but you just plateau. Or at least you're not losing any money, okay? So in addition to that, there are also 3 ways that your money can be taxed, okay? So, make sure I position that here. The first way is called tax now. Okay, and I'm going to kind of draw out here what that looks like in a little chart, and I will actually move this closer in just a minute, okay? So with this, anytime you're making money, you're getting taxed on it, okay? So you're getting taxed when you put money in. You get taxed whenever your money grows, and you're getting taxed when you take it out. So it ends up looking something like this. See, all 3 stages are kind of shaded in, right? Okay. Now, then there's tax later. So again, your 401k, if you have one with your current employer, is a great example of this, or a traditional IRA. So what that looks like is this. So your money grows tax deferred, which is really important. Tax deferral is very, very important. But you then, once you've amassed the greatest amount of money, so when you need it the most, when you're about to retire, for example, that's when they're going to tax you, okay? So this is kind of the analogy I give people is, let's say that you're a farmer and you're wanting to plant crop, and so you come buy seed from me, and I say to you, you know what, I'll give you this seed and I'm not going to tax you on it. And you're like, awesome, I didn't have to pay taxes. And then what you do is you plant that seed, and next season you get this big, beautiful harvest, okay? And then you see me walking down the road, and you're like, ah, there's the seed lady. She gave me that huge tax break. And then I say, well, actually, that's why I'm here. Now that you have, you know, thousands and thousands and thousands of ears of corn, I'm gonna tax you on every single one of those. So sometimes tax deferral can be deceiving, right? Because, and we don't really know what's gonna happen to taxes down the road, but we're pretty confident, we have reason to believe that they're gonna go up, okay? And that's something for another time, for a different video, but that's just something that's important to understand, okay? And then we have tax never, okay? So with tax never, really, you know what? A better term for that is tax advantaged. And here's why. Because with tax advantaged vehicles, you're only being taxed on the smallest amount of money going in, okay? So it looks like this. So I'm not really comfortable saying tax never because it is after tax dollars going in. But there, you're getting taxed on, you know, using my farmer example, you're getting taxed on the seed and not the whole harvest. So hopefully this gives you a little bit of context as to what's going on right now with your 401k. And just so you know that there are ways to make sure that this doesn't happen in the future and that you don't lose money. That variable and tax later aren't the only options. And they're not, you know, they're not necessarily bad by any means. But they're just, you know, there's different things out there, different strokes for different folks. So I just wanted to give everybody that little educational session. If anyone has any questions, feel free to message me. I'm happy to chat. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Have a great evening. Bye.